Sometimes the least likely individuals give you the biggest challenge. And now this is exactly what's happened, as Ted Cruz's career was just ended in a matter of seconds, all thanks to Tucker Carlson. Now, as we know, the conflict in the Middle East is really heating up. Donald Trump is now reportedly getting ready to enter the war himself, and this has made a lot of MAGA voters incredibly angry. Still, it didn't stop Fox News from coping about the fact that Trump is pretty much just a warmonger now.
Gee, and we have morons, fools running around the country. This isn't MAGA. This isn't MAGA. This isn't what I voted for. Donald Trump is a forever war president. How so? He's going to do what every president before him since Carter didn't have the guts to do. He's going to put an end to this damn thing. And that's what needs to happen. That's not a warmonger. That's a peacemaker. That is a man who's going to make sure this generation and future generations are protected from nuclear missiles coming out of the Middle East.
But no one was more furious than Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson posting only a couple days ago, the real divide isn't between people who support Israel and people who support Iran or the Palestinians. The real divide is between those who casually encourage violence and those who seek to prevent it, between warmongers and peacemakers. Who are the warmongers? They would include anyone who's calling Donald Trump today to demand airstrikes and other direct US military involvement in a war with Iran. And then Tucker goes on to list off a bunch of names of people he believes are complicit. This is really quite shocking, especially when you consider the fact that Tucker Carlson and Donald Trump, they were like good friends for a long time. Now, all of a sudden, once again, Trump has lost another ally. And Tucker Carlson didn't even stop there. He also slammed his own former network, Fox News.
So what is that? That's not by popular acclaim. That's not like their viewer surveys. Like, we need a lot more Mark Levin. Less Jesse Waters, more Mark Levin. Mark Levin! What they're doing is what they always do, which is just turning up the propaganda hose to full blast and just trying to knock elderly Fox viewers off their feet and make them submit to a new war.
But none of Carlson's recent behavior is nearly as shocking as the moment you've been waiting for. That's right. Tucker Carlson just destroyed Ted Cruz's career in a matter of seconds. Take a look at this brutal interview.
How many people live in Iran, by the way?
I don't know the population.
At all?
No, I don't know the population.
You don't know the population of the country you seek to topple?
How many people live in Iran?
92 million.
Okay. Yeah,
How could you not know that?
I don't sit around memorizing population tables.
Well, it's kind of relevant because you're calling for the overthrow of the government.
Why is it relevant whether it's, it's 90 million or 80 million or 100 million? Why is that relevant?
Because if you don't know anything about the country...
I didn't say I don't know anything about
Okay, what's the ethnic mix of Iran?
They are Persians and predominantly Shia. Okay,
it's not even. You don't know anything about Iran. So
okay, I am not the Tucker Carlson expert on Iran.
You're a senator who's calling for the overthrow of the government.
You're the one who
don't know anything about the country.
No, you don't know anything about the country. You're the one who claims they're not trying to murder Donald Trump. You're the one who can't figure out if it was a good idea to kill General Soleimani, and you said it was bad.
You don't believe they're trying to murder Trump?
Yes, I do.
Because you're not calling for military strikes against them in retaliation. And if you really believe that...
We're carrying out military strikes today.
You said Israel was.
Right, with our help. I said we. Israel is leading them, but we're supporting them.
Well, you're breaking news here because the U.S. government last night denied, the National Security Council spokesman Alex Pfeiffer denied on behalf of Trump that we were acting on Israel's behalf in any offensive capacity.
No, we're not bombing them. Israel's bombing them.
You just said we were.
We are supporting Israel.
High stakes. You're a senator. If you're saying the United States government is at war with Iran right now, people are listening.
Okay.
Wow, this is honestly unforgivable. Tucker Carlson, he has gone too far. He has done the unthinkable. He's actually convinced me to agree with him. Long story short, Tucker Carlson is clearly in the right at this moment, and that alone is shocking for me to say. I can't believe that I'm actually siding with Tucker Carlson right now, but then again, I guess this is Trump's America.